Live to manifest beauty. This is my artist statement. This is my mantra. This is my prayer. I'm going to make everything around me beautiful. That will be my life. Elise de Wolf. I've carried a little note card that I painted these words on for 3 years now. I've kept it in my bag as I've moved through over 10 different countries. My goal as an artist is to elevate the mundane to the beautiful. I am in no way original in this endeavor. The act of painting can be simplified to just studying something in order to elevate it to beauty, even if it's an abstraction of emotions like Jackson Pollock, even if it's the tortures of pain like Frida Kahlo, even if it's a soup can like Andy Warhol. Lots of pop artists delighted in taking something we commonly recognized and maybe even thought of as invisible, then tweaking the context so that we saw it new again. I want to find these invisible things. I was thinking about what does the world need, because that is what the aim of art is, right? To meet the outcry of the soul or our society. I don't think we need more conflict or anger. I think we just need to see the beauty in front of us. Beauty is everywhere, and it's what stirs the eternity awake in all of us. When I say beauty, I'm not talking about prettiness or something surface level. Beauty isn't artificial or far away. It is something in front of you that you have to experience. We live in a culture addicted to glamour and images because we are starved of beauty. We keep looking in all the wrong places to satisfy this need. We let so much ugliness surround us. In our music, our screens, architecture, language, our food. We let it into our thoughts and how we see the world. We almost seem to seek it, and it regulates how we treat each other, and how we treat animals, and how we treat our environment. We seem to find it easier to dwell in the dull and the artificial. But it makes us tired, and ugliness dulls and deadens the human spirit. So we convince ourselves that beauty doesn't belong to us, and we allow ugliness to shrivel and thin our lives. We want to believe that we aren't responsible for the poverty of beauty in our own lives. But what if you were? What if you could control it? Beauty doesn't belong to the elite, and it doesn't always dwell in extraordinary places. Oftentimes, beauty is seeing the extraordinary within the ordinary. The saying that beauty is in the eye of the beholder doesn't necessarily mean that beauty is subjective. Maybe it means that beauty is in the act of beholding. Okay, but what about pain? How do we behold beauty in the midst of immense pain? When I was sick, and I was really sick, I was in so much pain that I couldn't sleep more than an hour at night. And it hurt to move. I still woke up and I walked to work every morning. Not because I was exceptionally strong, not because I was a martyr, not because I wanted to be at the school that I worked at. I didn't even really want to be alive. But I knew I needed to see my class of 5-year-olds because I needed to see myself and the world the way that they did. One of my students, Robbie, he would come in the morning and he would gingerly hold my hand because he knew more than that would have hurt me. If he had hugged me, it would have hurt my skin. But he also knew that I needed to be held. And this is beautiful. This is so universal. Even in the most horrendous places, people find within each other a depth of beauty. And I think that we've all experienced something painfully beautiful. You know, that like bittersweet taste of life, the poignancy of being alive. Guys, it's difficult being alive. It really is. But I have yet to find something truly worthwhile that wasn't also challenging, like falling in love or peeling a mango. John O'Donohue explains that beauty isn't all about nice loveliness. Beauty is about a more rounded, substantial becoming. Beauty, in a sense, is about an emerging to a greater sense of grace and elegance. It is a process of opening up to a sense of depth and also a kind of homecoming for the enriched memory of your unfolding life. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we find beauty in the mundane? Well, we start looking for things that are just as alive, if not more alive, than we are. Trust me, you'll be amazed. Watch the clouds roll in, or listen to the wind move the leaves in a tree. Watch a bird take a bath, a dog play in a park, and if you can't find any of that, watch an ant carry a crumb across the floor. I'm telling you, when you look for life around you, the world comes alive inside of you. If you want beauty in your life, you have to manifest it. Beauty invites us into the graciousness of who we truly are. And maybe that's why we resist. We have to be kind to have beauty. Wherever there is kindness, there is the gentle presence of beauty. Look people deep into their eyes, even if it's uncomfortable. We're groggy and awakening to each other. Someone can tell you who they think that they are, but have you ever listened to someone talk and you know that the story you're hearing doesn't hold a candle to the life that's in their eyes? Once I was madly in love with someone, and I don't really remember eating or sleeping for months. I just remember being totally enveloped in him and the beauty of him. And there would be some mornings we would lay in bed and stare into each other's eyes and try to describe the patterns of light reflecting in the colors of the other's irises. There is immense, immeasurable depth to all of us. We just forget to look. We forget to look. I mean, honestly, I don't lie in bed describing the patterns of light to most people in their eyes, but I've also noticed that most of the time I don't even look people in the eyes. I don't even meet my own gaze in the mirror. I just look for blemishes. We reduce ourselves and our identities to such shallow things. I'm not going to list them. You know what they are for you. You know how you're reducing yourself. But I'm telling you, you're so much more. And I'm calling you to manifest beauty. Live to manifest beauty. Let's make that our mantra.
This channel is called LMB Perspective because my initials are LMB, Leah Margaret Brown. Hi, I'm Leah, and I'm honored to be in this space with you. I'm so excited to have you here and that you took the time to watch this video. On this channel, I'm going to be sharing my perspective on things that I find beautiful, and I'll do that with my paintings and my thoughts, stuff I've been reading. If there's anything I've said that resonates with you, please leave a comment in the section. And if there's something you want me to talk about in the future, you can leave a comment, or if you want it to remain anonymous, like if you're going through something and you want me to talk about it, you can send it in an email to lmbperspective@gmail.com. That's about it for now. Thank you so much for listening, and get out there, find something beautiful. Mwah.